All right, guys, we're back at the property here. We're about to be getting in the Polaris. We're going to go down, put a couple Moultrie cameras up on some spots that we're hoping are going to be effective for Saturday. So just stay tuned for that. We're going to go out, put a little bit of corn out, bait out, and we'll see what comes on these cameras before Saturday.
Getting this thing up to the treehouse might get a little bumpy, so just get ready for that. I'm trying. Good God, face. Oh, my door! Please. My door open! What the heck? As soon as we're passing a tree, my door opened. I was about clothesline.
I was wondering.
We're going backwards. Let's get it, baby. I just broke my door.
What?
Yeah.
You broke your door?
I broke my door because it was stuck and I couldn't get out. It's a cool way to start this scouting trip?
Adventure.
Yeah, it's broke. Anyways, so what we're doing right now, we're at the treehouse. Basically, the camera that's here right now, we're only getting a few doe off of it a day. So I'm gonna pull that camera and go put it at the spot that I'm hunting on Saturday because we're putting corn out. Probably gonna do a mock scrape over there, so I wanna see what's happening. Alright, about 30 minutes later, got the stand on the tree. I went ahead and went up and put my hangers up there for the bow and for my backpack. So all we have to do is come out here tomorrow morning, or tomorrow, what day? Saturday morning, and we're good to go. That's my first time in a climber, so it took me a minute to learn the ropes of it, but we're good here.
Probably just gonna have it angled like this, so that way I can see right, left, and then if they're coming up the ravine or if they're bedding down here, that's probably the best bed, I think.
Okay, so Garrett and I just realized that this scrape, it's hard to tell on camera, but it's actually wet. So like that little area in the middle that's brown, dark brown, that's wet. These areas over here are wet. So we touched it, and that is literally deer pee, deer urine. So that's pretty cool, dude. The fact that a deer actually hit this. It's a mock scrape, and a deer actually came and hit this. So we're gonna reapply some buck urine to it, and maybe see if we can get him on camera. You're almost there.
No. Cutting it like some beef jerky. All the people in the comments are going to say, "Where's your harness, Mr. Garrett?" And then they're going to say, "Why do you have a knife up there without a harness, Mr. Garrett?" I had a punchline and I lost it, so congratulations. Oh.
So like they said, where's your harness? Good morning. Welcome back to White Oak Outdoors. It's currently, what is that?
8:21.
on September 6th. So it's actually opening day of the early buck bow hunt, but we're kind of halfway rained out. It's been raining all night, all morning. Right now we're waiting on it to stop so we can get out in the stand. I've had deer at my feeder this morning. They're actually there right now. Garrett had some overnight. Nothing we want to kill, but really hoping this rain, and it's actually kind of chilly now, so I'm hoping it's going to bring some of the daddies out.
Opening a bow.
2 working bows.
Yay!
Alright, what's going on, guys? It is about 8:30. We're up in the stand now. We were waiting for that thunderstorm to kind of stop. It's been going from about midnight to sunrise, so we're out here. Hopefully we can get something down. We'll pick you back up, obviously, if we see something, but other than that, we're just happy to be out here and thanking the good Lord to bless us just to even be out here, to have this opportunity just to sit out here in the woods. So we're thankful for that, and like I said, we'll pick you back up if we see anything else. Peace.
Okay, so it is 9 on the dot. I'm up here in my climber right now. Just got set. I had 2 spikes and a doe at the feeder before I got here. And they left by the time I got here. I actually saw a bobcat run into the woods too, so I'm hoping he walks out. But yeah, still a tad rainy. Luckily I'm under this tree, so I mean, I'm not really getting rained on, so that's nice. So not the ideal setting, you know. We wanted to be out here earlier this morning, but that's okay, I guess. You know, not every hunt is perfect circumstances. So I'm in my stand, Garrett's in his stand. I've got the Mathews V3X 33-inch with me. So I'm excited to use it. I would really like to use it. Y'all just stay tuned to see what happens. Okay, so it is the afternoon hunt now. Didn't see anything this morning at all. You know, I had those few deer before I got in the stand, and I saw that mountain lion. It wasn't a bobcat, it was a mountain lion. And then nothing after that. Garrett didn't see anything either. So Garrett's actually in a new spot now. I'm in the same spot, but I put some fresh corn out. You can see it all the way down there. That's 30 yards away from here. So I'm hoping it's apple corn, so I'm hoping that apple smell is really going to draw them in, because the apple corn works magic, I'm telling you. Every time I use apple corn, it works great. So stay tuned to see what we see. I'm really hoping either Mr. Krabs is going to walk out, or the really big 8-point that we have in the front yard is going to walk out. But we will see what happens.
Bro, that's insane. Where are you gonna go right now? I can't believe he just went out there like that, though. Haven't gotten any luck. Currently, we have about an hour or so left of shooting light. So we're hoping that we'll get something cruising through. There is a lot of natural trails in front of me down this basin. So I'm hoping that we can catch one. This morning wasn't much luck either. We didn't get to go out till about 8:30, just because of how much it was raining. It was pouring down rain earlier. So, but I mean, the weather's beautiful. It's currently 72 degrees, but it feels way cooler than that. So, have a slight little wind, but other than that, dude, it's beautiful out here. We're just thankful to be out here, and we'll pick you up if we see a deer. Well, guys, I was going to give you a little bit of an update. It's 7:07. I did happen to see the 2 spikes that we've had on camera for a while, and then I happened to look up this hill back here behind me. I'm because I'm on a ridge right now, and I'm looking down. These two does had the high ground on me, of course, and she stared at me for 10 minutes. I was not moving, but she ended up I don't know if she caught my wind. I don't know if she saw me twitch or what, but she blew at me, took off running that way, and so did the other doe and that spike. But those are the ones we've been seeing on camera, and so I was trying to get her on film, but she wouldn't let me move. And then by the time if I moved a little bit, she was gone. So I guess I better pay attention for these last 30 minutes. So appreciate you guys. We'll pick you back up if we see anything. Good morning. It is September 7th at 5:44. This is the second day of the early velvet buck hunt. Yesterday we didn't really have a ton of luck. Just a couple of issues too that we had to deal with, moving stands and whatnot yesterday. So Ben's hunt yesterday afternoon was kind of ruined, so to speak, and just not able to hunt where we needed to. So we put some corn out and then weren't able to hunt there, so we had to change some things up. And anyways, it was just a crazy opening morning. We're hoping today, I mean, dude, it's 56 degrees in early September in Arkansas, which is like unheard of. So we're really hoping that when we get out here today, they'll be up on their feet. It was kind of like a full moon last night, so they could have moved a lot last night. Didn't have anything on my camera. And I don't think Ben had anything on his.
Mine down,
he had to take his down. So, no, he definitely didn't have any on his camera. So, yeah, we're going to hunt a couple different spots today, this morning, and we'll see what happens. Yesterday, I don't think Ben saw anything, right, on yours?
No, I didn't see anything. No.
I saw two does and a 4-point that we've been seeing on camera out here. They're pretty consistent, but one of them saw me. She was up on a ravine. She blew at me. They hauled butt away, and that was probably an hour before sunset. So didn't see anything else. We're hoping that 8-point that's been on camera that we're really looking to take down for our first bow buck comes out. I don't know if he's ever even been on this side of the property, but we'll hopefully find out today. So anyway, stay tuned. September 7th, it is 6:45. It's the second day of the early buck hunt down here in Arkansas. So I've got my Matthews again over here. It took me a little bit to get set up this morning because I had to move my climber stand and all of my equipment to a new tree. Crazy story, basically, where I was hunting before and where I had my corn and camera out. Turns out I can't hunt that anymore. So I had to leave that spot, but I'm at this one now. It's a beautiful morning. It's like 58 degrees, 59 degrees. So it should be pretty good. I have seen a ton of sign of deer where I'm sitting right now. I'll show you a view of what it looks like from where I'm sitting. So this should be a good spot. I'm really hoping that with the cold front that's come in, that these deer are going to be up and moving. So we shall see what happens. Well, guys, we're in the stand now. It is 6:35, September 7th, like I said. We're sitting on the treehouse, the infamous treehouse where Ben killed Tiny last year. If y'all haven't watched that video, go check that out for sure. We'll probably link it in the description. But this is the second day of the early season velvet buck hunt. We didn't have a lot of luck yesterday. We're hoping. I'm sitting by a feeder that we have. That's about 40 yards away, 36 yards away. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to talk about right now.
Alright, so basically we sat for a couple hours, didn't see anything. We're going to get up and do some spot and stalking. So basically, we were sitting at the bottom of the mountain. We just hiked all the way to the top of the mountain. So we're just going to walk the top of this ridge and kind of look down both sides, see if we can see anything. If we do see something, maybe try and sneak up on it if it's worth it. I don't know. I've never done this, so we'll see what happens.
We walked for about 2 hours, and we did not have any luck. Even though we did not see anything, we still thank God for the opportunity to spend time in His wonderful creation. For in Him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers, or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through Him and for Him.